Can we talk about Cori Bush? Cori Bush out there threatening everybody. Where's the one where she said, hang on, I don't even know where to start with this. Is it? Okay, hey, which one is it? 33. Oh my gosh. Oh, audio soundbite 33. This was her last night. So she lost her primary. What you need to know about Missouri's 1st Congressional District, I used to live there, is that the primary is the general because Republicans can't win there. It is so Democrat, it's crazy. And Republicans have tried to make some inroads in there, but it's super Democrat. Anyway, she's being challenged by another lefty named Wesley Bell, who also came out. It's a tale of two people who came up in Ferguson. One guy actually tried to go, and even though I don't agree with him, he's very far left, but he actually tried to go the route of, well, let me see what I can actually do. Cori Bush wanted to go the self-glorification way. So anyway, he ends up besting her in the primary, and she's livid. Audio soundbite 33.
As much as I love my job, but all they did was radicalize me, and so now they be afraid.
Well, I mean, audio soundbite 34, you know she is powerful, y'all. Didn't she have like a shaman or something on her campaign or something like that? I don't even know. But she was like curing people with her hands. Audio soundbite 34, listen to this. Maybe she has the power. I don't know.
You're a pastor.
She's a pastor.
You write about healing through faith. At one point, you came across a woman with, quote, several visible tumors on her torso. Tell me what happened.
So at that time, I, along with a group of friends, we would go out on the street and just meet with people and pray with people and offer them food. And this lady came to us and she had these tumors. I mean, she wanted us to like feel them. And I just remember I put my hand on her and my hand just began to move. And the lumps that were there were no longer there. And she was so happy and she like went on about her day. And I never saw her again.
So you think the tumors disappeared?
I do. And this woman was unhoused. She's someone who, you know, had been sleeping in the shelters and sleeping.
Unhoused. Yeah. Like if you don't have a car and you steal one, oh, they're unautomobiled. You know, they are without wheels. That's so by the power of Grayskull. Raw. No, I'm not even going to pretend that isn't anything not kooky as all hell. Oh my gosh! Even the devil could quote scripture, y'all, to cite Shakespeare. That's also true. But remember the guy that she had? Hold up. Cori Bush. Wasn't she dating this dude?
The guy, the security guy?
Yeah. He was like a security guy, but wasn't he like magical? Hang on. I know I have this somewhere. Oh yeah. It's the security guard husband. She was paying this guy, but didn't she have somebody? Like, wasn't there somebody on her, like, who was, like, threatening people and all this stuff? Like, I don't know. There's so many crazy things with her campaign and her, like, staff. I can't even keep it all straight. It's insane.
Cut 26. Is that, you talking about her campaign?
Well, yeah. Well, by the way, speaking of that, yeah. This is when she was saying that, you know, she's important. Like, you might be important as a voter, but she's importanter. Audio soundbite 26, you know, she needs the police to be defunded, but not her security. Listen to this. Flashback.
So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend $10 more on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen. We need to defund the police and put that money into social safety nets.
So she's telling you to suck it up, the expensive private security that she demands for herself, but you know, your tax dollars, she wants your tax dollars to fund her security, but she don't want your tax dollars going towards, you know, police. So she's out and she's mad and they all blamed AIPAC. So I'm just going to play by their rules. That seems to be anti-Semitic, right? Yeah. It seems like that's, yeah, I mean, yeah, if she's blaming AIPAC out there, because that's kind of my thing. Like, I see them saying this, and I was watching it. Where's this? This is audio soundbite 24. Let me touch on this. So, I know we got to get moving, but I don't want to. On CNN, Jake Tapper is sitting there listening to his colleagues be raging anti-Semites. Now, you can't say that Kamala Harris couldn't pick Josh Shapiro because Josh Shapiro is Jewish and they were having a major problem with it. But, you know, you can blame AIPAC like Cori Bush has been doing and being like, oh my God. But listen to this, 24, CNN, they're having some problems. CNN is having a time.
And I think ultimately, Shapiro, I think fit is important. But, I also think that when you look at the principle of do no harm, maybe they did say, in a state like Minnesota, do we want to, those 100,000 uncommitted voters who came out about the Gaza war, do we want to antagonize those voters? Those are all part of the questions as well.
So, but can I just say,
Tim Walz also spoke conciliatorily towards those people. He said, look, that uncommitted vote is significant and those people should be heard. So having that kind of response, I think, is probably more of an open door to the parts of the party
Jake Tapper just
that have been
listened to
very
Hamas
frustrated with the Democrats.
so, but just to one point on the Gaza war, Shapiro has the same position on Israel that Governor Walz, that Senator Kelly has. He's actually been more critical of Netanyahu than the other two, but he is Jewish.
He's also the face of the crackdown on the protests, right? He spoke very vehemently about those campus protests as being anti-Semitic.
Not all of them. The ones that were anti-Semitic, he criticized as being
But
anti-Semitic.
he was out front on the issue. So I'm wondering if that's
Jakey
the kind
lost
of
this.
thing that,
You're not going to best the Hamas wing of your party, dude. Hamas controls the party now. You're not going to best the Hamas wing of the party. By the way, so Lorraine reminds me, so the guy he said he couldn't have, so the guy that was on her payroll, the husband security guy, he was an ex-Black Panther who blamed the Jews for COVID. And then when people started being like, wow, you sound pretty like raging anti-Semitic, he said, no, I can't because I'm a Jewish high priest. So there's that. Yep, that's so. Bye, Cori. Bye.